Hola a todos y bienvenidos al último capítulo de Witcher 2.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the whores you'll help us find. What's going on here?
¿Qué le pasa a esta gente? Los mataron a todos. Epílogo. A ver, ya pasa por ahí.
Are you all right?
More or less.
And the dragon?
Let's say it had a hard landing, impaled itself on a tree.
Did you kill it?
It's alive. You know I don't kill dragons.
But Philippa's...
In time, we'll deal with her. You know that could be one of the last dragons alive, a noble and beautiful creature.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got
Espero
away.
no haberme equivocado, ¿no?
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp. Come on.
What do you mean, waiting? How do you know?
Utter chaos broke out after the dragon attacked. I tried to reach Philippa's quarters. A terrified man approached me in one of the alleys, gave me a letter and begged me not to harm him. He said it was for you. The letter was short. I'm waiting in the Temerian camp. Letho.
What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes...
Ok. Riz. Vamos. Pero. Fuera terminado esa misión. ¿O no? Esperemos a ver. Uy.
Vernon Roach, step away from the child.
She's of royal blood. Temerian. Too good for you, Horsens.
You're an outlaw, wanted in all the north. Hand over the child and perhaps the king will show you mercy.
I piss on Kedwenny mercy.
Roach!
Triss! We can't let them have her! This is Foltest's daughter!
I've heard enough. Grab them!
¿Qué hacen ustedes? Listo. Bien.
I
Hay
failed.
que salvar a la niña.
Deathmold got away. Thanks, Geralt.
Triss needed my help. You know that. The Nilfgaardians outwitted us all.
What are you talking about?
They kidnapped Triss. The Emperor dispatched the Kingslayers using the Lodge as a decoy, all in order to breed chaos in the northern kingdoms.
Temeria is lost. The Barons will pick it apart into bits.
It's not lost. Temeria will be reunited. Get the child out of here. Take her far away. Far from the kings, their courts, and their wars.
Ok,
One
bien.
day, she'll reclaim her heritage.
What about you, Geralt?
I'm going after the Kingslayer.
A man of his word.
It's personal now.
Farewell then, White Wolf. I trust we'll meet again in better times.
Farewell, Roach.
Y bueno.
Where's Yorvith? How is Yorvith?
Proud, I think. The reward on his head has never been greater. Those seeking him, the Scoia'tael hunters, will be reinforced. The special forces throughout the north will receive more resources. The Council and the Conclave are assigning several mages to the task. Yorvith is now public enemy #1. They won't rest until they find him.
Me imagino que es por aquí. Sí, aquí hay gente. Buenas. Bueno. Bueno.
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also
True.
a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His
Yeah.
Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tansarville and the other traitresses from the lodge.
That could take a while.
Okay.
Sheila's fled Loch Muin via Megascope.
We have time. She cannot hide forever. Sooner or later, she will be ours. Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
¿Qué pan? ¿Y ya se van? Sí. Acá está Leto. Ahí está. Bueno. Hola.
There he is.
Wait for me.
Yeah.
Geralt.
Me preocupa, son cosas de brujos. Ay, trátala bien, estuvo secuestrada casi todo este.
I don't want you to get hurt.
I can take care of myself.
Not this time. I need to talk to him alone. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not there within the hour, leave without me.
Bien. ¿Y ese diamante?
Took you a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's Megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the Megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
Y bueno,
Don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
boca. Dígamelo a mí, yo no.
I only drink with friends.
Sí, sí.
What about old acquaintances? Eh? recovered your memory yet?
Not
No.
entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
¿Recuerdo o qué?
Winter solstice,
Sí.
1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer.
Ah, ya.
Agreed without hesitation.
Ya más o menos tiene explicación de casi todo.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to
Yeah.
kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
A ver. ¿A qué venías? Bueno, primero que todo
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it.
Pensábamos.
She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. Trying to seduce orcs. Trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a
¿Y qué pasó?
sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Sarad, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau.
But your
And
reviews.
a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw
Volví a
her
ver,
again.
el emperador me ofreció una
The
misión en
Emperor
los
offered
reinos
me
del norte.
a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely.
Habrá que
throughout
buscar
the
además,
time
¿no?
She was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
Ok.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf.
Y bueno.
I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila, killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir.
Okay.
Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend.
Bárbaro que lo mata.
Gods
Ah, bueno, sí, ya.
smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila, and now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Dale.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Sí.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Eran muy amigos, pero nada que hacer.
The Imperial Army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The north
Ahora ir
is
hacia el sur,
finished.
donde no había
Time
espera.
to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight. And this time I'll
Ay, no me
kill you.
pidas eso. Vamos, yo lo tengo que matar. Me da pena. Porque pues siento que también fue obligado a hacer cosas, pero no, tampoco están así.
Time to fight. Ready?
As I'll ever be. You fear death. Stop whining and fight. What does it feel like to be
Dale, ya
almost
me acuerdo
dead?
cómo peleé contigo.
Fight.
No. Se me timbró. No, no se me timbré. Oh, una pena de tener que matarlo.
The wolf has teeth. And they're sharp. I'm better. I can tell already.
Of course you can.
You tire quickly.
I'm tired of talking.
Dale.
I don't want to kill you.
Oh,
Gladly. You're nowhere near my level.
Of course not. I'm
iba a decir que tenemos igual de vida, pero no. Calma. Ven.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
Creo que tener más cuidado ahora. Una pena, amigo, pero tengo que matarte. Ok. F. La misión era esa, la misión principal.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained to Marion, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwen and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobenden to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. After Foltest's death, Temeria's neighbors began to vie for the glittering prize that was the realm's throne.
Una guerra.
Yet the murders of first Demavend, then Henselt, forced them to look to their own problems. Temeria fell prey to its power-hungry barons. But Vernon Roche held a light of hope for the dying realm, and he tucked it away in a place safe and still to await better times.
Sí.
Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite.
You're scared.
Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in a lapse of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Muy bueno, muy bueno. Y hasta aquí el último capítulo de Witcher 2. Espero que les haya gustado. A mí me gustó bastante. Y esperemos que en The Witcher 3 nos despejen todas las dudas que nos dejaron. Y acuérdense en suscribirse, en darle like y comenten. Y nos vemos la próxima. Chao, chao.